How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video with myself, OLTTV. This time we've got another video in the 5 things that I love and hate series, and this time we'll have the car that is the Ford Puma ST Line X Edition spec. So I'm going to run you through 5 things that I've hated about this car in the week that I've had it. First things first then, and it's just like the same as the Fiesta in here, and this is another problem in the Fords recently. It is the fact that this aux cable is here where it is. You have this here and you put your phone in there, so it's charging your phone through the wire, but this is also a wireless charger. Once you have your phone plugged in and the wireless charger on the wireless charger, you get error messages coming through this display. So that's really frustrating. It'll say like something's blocking the charger, there's something in the way, or it's just not charging properly, even though it's charging through the aux. So that's the first thing I really don't like about this car. It's a really bad bugbear, especially on long distance, when you might have something on your maps here and a box comes up all the time telling you you need to move it or something's going wrong with the charger. So like the Fiesta, that is the first thing that I really don't like about the Puma. Staying inside the car, then the second thing I don't like, and this is only bad if you're someone like me who has a bottle or any other sort of cup, mug, drink, whatever, and you like to keep them on you in the car. So I have a Chili's bottle. I don't have it with us right now, but Chili's bottle, I have the litre size one of 750, I'm not sure. You put that in here and you can't get the handbrake on properly if you have a big bottle there. It might not be too bad with smaller bottles or like a coffee cup or something, but I just think that's such a bad place to have any sort of cup holder. This isn't too bad. I actually really like this. It's where you keep your keys, but having cup holders here, I really don't get it. Whenever I've been driving with something there, I've struggled to get my hand through the gap and to use the handbrake properly. You've got to move the bottle, or sometimes I just put it on the seat or in the door bin over there if it fits in there. So that is the second thing I really don't like about the inside of this Ford Puma. Just the positions of where they've put things just doesn't sit right with us, to be honest. Third thing then that I really don't like about the Puma, again, interior center console sort of area, was the same with the Fiesta. It's even worse in this car because it's meant to be a compact SUV, so you think sports utility vehicle. Utility probably means it's got quite a bit of space. This, oh, they've kept it compact, all right. That is absolutely tiny. You do have another USB, as you can see in there, but it is USB-C, so in the UK that's not really a common thing. You can take that out and it gets a bit bigger in there, but you're fitting absolutely nothing in there really. Like, I can't put my phone in or anything, but it is about the width and length. Well, not the width, but it's about the length of an iPhone Max. Any of the new iPhone Maxes, it's about the size of that. You can't get anything else in there unless you take this little compartment out. So for an SUV, as it is called, I just think that's shocking in terms of space. It's not even that nice to still a bit of a distance from here all the way to the gear stick if you were going to be resting your arm on it as an armrest, like it looks like it should be. But in terms of a storage bin, it's absolutely tiny and pretty pathetic, to be honest, for a car that's pretty spacious. So that is going to be the third thing I really haven't liked about this Puma. Number 4 then on the things I really don't like what they've done with this Puma, and that is the red detailing on the stitching and sort of like the air vents. Just the general red upholstery that they've put in this car. I know it's the ST line and the red is supposed to symbolise that, meant to give it a bit more of a sporty look, and this is probably personal preference. Other people will be like, what you're on about, it's fine. But the red, when you have a blue car, I don't like the contrast. I don't like how you can have the blue car and then the red on the inside. I just don't think it works. Maybe it works on sports cars, supercars, whatever, but on type of car like this, I just don't think it works at all. So that's one thing. I know you'll not be able to change it either. The only thing you could change is have a neutral colour. So when I had the Fiesta, I don't think it was too bad because the Fiesta was like a, not Nardo grey, but it was that sort of crayon Nardo sort of colour. So when the red was contrasting, it looked really nice. Whereas red on blue, it's a bit like yellow and green. I just don't think it goes together very well. So yeah, it's a really small pet peeve. but the red on the inside, on the stitching and the dash, just isn't for me when you've got a blue car. Any other colour, so red, white, blue, black, not blue, sorry, red, white, black, grey, I think it'll be fine. But in here with a blue car, it just doesn't sit well with us. Last but not least with this car then, and it is going to be another thing on the interior, and it is just the scratchy sort of plastics of everything. The overall price of this car, when you put everything together, you're probably looking at over 25 grand once you've spec'd it and optioned it. And I just think it's really poor that you have all these scratchy sort of low cost budget material. The door bins are pretty poor. The inside of the car, where it has this sort of carbon fiber effect, like as if it's got a weave of carbon fiber, it's really cheap plastic. Inside the car then, on the drive, it's not really too bad on the driver's side. You've obviously got the wheel, and the wheel is a pretty good wheel, but I just feel like everything is a bit cheap and bit tacky and plasticky, and it doesn't really it doesn't give you a good feeling pressing any of these in. And I know the car's not for me, but if you were spending 25 grand on a car like this, surely you'd want something better than this sort of scratchy material all over the dash. On this, basically half of the door, you only get this one panel here, which is the leather, but even then it's not a very thick leather. That is so thin, it's not great for comfort. So yeah, that is the final thing of this car that I haven't liked. And to be honest, the whole interior, and that does say quite a lot about the exterior of this car. The exterior of the car, you're able to sort of, I quite like it, to be fair, but yeah, everything I haven't liked about this car in the week that I've had it has always been the interior, and something going wrong with the interior. Might be small to you, might be big to me, but those are 5 things that I hope I'd bring to you for you to know what I do and don't like about the Ford Puma ST X edition. Cheers for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in another one. See you later.